Hi there. Only here, coming out with a video. Went to a concert Monday night, see my favourite band, Magnum. They've been kicking around for 50 years, for God's sake. The band's almost as old as I am. Um, I was very nervous about going up because I was going myself. Now, on occasion, I've went to see Magnum on my own, but I'm not as sure of myself, and it was it's the first concert I've been to since COVID. Um, and I was very nervous. Not about the concert or the people at the concert so much, because whilst there was a nice smattering of ages, uh, most of the people who go and see Magnum are about my age. So they weren't really, you're not. Magnum aren't a heavy metal band, they're a melodic rock band, so you're not exactly ever going to see stage diving or mosh pits or anything like that. But I knew it would be really busy because it's the first time in best part of 4 years that they've been because of COVID. Um, I knew it'd be busy, and it was. I was very fortunate that Glasgow Garage, which had where the gig was, the balcony section was open, and I found a nice spot on in the balcony, facing the stage. Um, so I was able to watch it. I had a nice vantage point to see the stage, and there wasn't that many people around where I was physically. Getting home, however, was a whole different thing. That was the thing I was really the most worried about. It took me about 20 minutes at a nice, easy pace to walk from Central Station up to the garage. Or it has to be said, I did take a time out to actually, there was like a chip shop there, and I got something to eat. Not the healthiest thing, I'll admit, but I kind of needed something. So it took about 20 minutes all in. Although I'm somewhat slimmer than I was, I'm not at running speed slim, but I was at walking at a fast pace speed last night. Out of sheer anxiety, I was moving like the clappers. I think I got down there in about 10 minutes. Went to the public toilets at the train station, which is down a flight of stairs, coming back up the flight of stairs, getting the train, 10 to 11 train, and I just had this first carriage in, just first seat I could get that was facing forward. I didn't so much sit in the seat as collapse in it. Absolutely knackered. But I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and it's something that I've known for a while, and it was really a conversation about what we used to call body issues, what's now referred to as body dysphoria. the notion of, even though I'm getting slimmer, I still see myself as fat. And I have I'm very self-conscious about my feet because of things that happened in my childhood. I'm self-conscious about other sizes that I think are not quite there. So I have a very low opinion of my sort of physical self, and it's not about having, you know, the body of an Adonis. I could go to the gym and get myself a six-pack and bulk up with muscles and all the rest of it, and I would still see myself as fat. I would never feel perfect. I would never feel that that anything had really changed in changing my perspective on myself, my physicality. My weight loss, this is why I've said to people, my weight loss is more just about my general health, rather than any sort of vanity, because when I was in my teens and 20s, I was really thin. I was quite slim, and I still had the same issues that I do now. I don't think I'll ever find a point where I am comfortable with myself. I can certainly lose a bit more weight, just in case, just on the basis of my health. You know, just on the basis that if you are quite large, you run the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, greater risk of heart disease, and so on. So for those reasons, I was losing the weight, but certainly not for vanity. I don't have any vanity. Vanity comes from the belief, whether it's backed up or not by any sort of reality, but the belief that you look good, or you can look good, you can look fabulous and amazing. And I simply don't. I tend to look at myself, even when I get dressed up, as happened at the wedding the other week. I was more worried I would look terrible. People have said, yeah, you looked fine. Nice of them to say, but I was more worried that I would look terrible and that I would embarrass Jason and Becky at on their special day. So yeah, that was more of a factor in anything than anything else. And when I put the rig on, I didn't sort of look and say, yeah, looking good. I more sort of looked at myself and went, okay, it's not a complete disaster. Because that's how it feels inside. It's something I've got to work on. It'll take time. But yeah, it's something I need to work on.